Hey folks, welcome back. Now we're going to take a little time. We're going to scoot over to Killbuck Scents. We're going to take a little tour around the farm and see what goes into each and every bottle. Hey everybody, here we are. We're over here with Pete Smith at Killbuck Scents today. Pete, thanks for having us out here. I'd like to have you tell us a little about what you do, your history, and what we got going on here.
Okay, Mark. Well, we've been in business for about 25 years collecting white-tailed deer urine.
Okay.
We have about 200 head of white-tailed deer, and our main goal is to collect deer scents to make lures for hunters.
For hunters. Okay.
You know why?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The bottom line is we all want to kill bigger deer or more deer and get our freezers full or put them on the wall. So, and that's what you're here to do. Your operation here is second to none. There's so many deer, and you've got such a state-of-the-art collection facility. And you not only collect urine from does, you collect it from bucks also. Obviously, seeing these bucks behind us, and this is just a small portion of what he has, you know, as far as the deer he has here. So, if there's anything in this industry that is a constant, is the ever-changing rules and regulations that are placed onto the industry. I mean, they're making it harder and harder, and obviously you're involved with a new program. Why don't you tell us about that?
Okay, well, what you're talking about is the ATA White-tailed Deer Protection Program, and it's just special inventories. We do double fencing. Our herd is closed. There is very little chance of any CWD at all. I mean, if there was any CWD in this farm, it would show up.
Okay.
I mean, we test every animal for CWD. Every animal is ear tagged, tested.
So there's a lot of rules put in place to keep this clean and up to snuff and up to par, so that you can produce the highest quality scents and get them to the end user, obviously.
Oh, exactly. I mean, you know, we're more worried about the deer industry than anybody.
Right.
You know, the last thing we'd want is an outbreak of CWD in our state.
Yeah.
We're in the home state of New York, and we have some strict guidelines already. But we also we've adopted this new ATA program, and there is nothing any stricter than that.
Okay.
There's no way that CWD can be spread from our farm at all.
Very good. Very good. Well, I'm stoked to see the rest of the farm. We're going to take a walk around, take a look at some of the different processes and things that go on here. So let's go take a walk.
Sounds good.
All right.
A deer can ever eat.
You got nicer poop plots here than most people do in the woods. I'll tell you what, you talk about a quality scent starts with what you're feeding this deer. These deer have all they want to eat, Pete. This is incredible.
All kinds of just, beautiful clover, all different types of clover in here, but but they do eat natural food here on our farm. They're not, there's not no artificial feeds in here. All goodness, all goodness.
Yeah. That's incredible, the amount of clover you have and stuff in here. I wish I had a food plot that nice. That's good looking stuff, buddy.
That's pure stuff there.
And it shows in the deer too. The herd is healthy. Obviously, they're running all over and they're having a good time. These fawns are incredible. They just keep blowing loops around us, but that one about ran you over, cameraman.
Well, a lot of people do believe that you want urine from deer eating natural feeds, like corn, clover, browse.
Let's face it, that's what they're eating in the wild.
Exactly.
And your deer are doing the same thing here. They're given that opportunity.
We try to keep that food regimen
good stuff.
up. Like I said, and lots of browse also.
Yep.
So you're getting the same type of a product that the deer smell in the wild.
Absolutely.
And straight from the farm.
Absolutely. That's good stuff.
Yeah, that grows big bucks.
So not everybody can just dive into this to do it the way you're doing it, and to bring the best, freshest quality products to the hunters, to the end consumer. these are steps you need to do it right?
Oh, exactly. I mean, we have a large deer farm. We're out here in Western New York. We have about 200 head of whitetail deer. You know, state-of-the-art collection facility where we can collect from every deer's, you know, singly if we want to, and collect scents and just send them right fresh to you daily.
Okay.
Bottle and, you know, and ship.
So when somebody orders a scent from Killbuck Scents, from the time it's collected to the time it's shipped out to get in their hands, how long does it take?
A lot of times we ship the same day.
In the same day. So
day.
24 hours, they're getting their products being sent to them.
Straight from the farm.
Straight from the farm. You can't get much fresher than that. So obviously, look. Well, there you have it. Another great Western New York buck on the ground from Killer Ken Demney. You know, we travel all over the U.S. hunting, and we always want to put down a good buck, but there's something about putting all that work, effort, blood, sweat, and tears into your own piece of property and getting it done. And Ken's got that special tree stand that just produces year after year. Hey, also, we'd like to thank Pete and Tanya Smith over at Killbuck Scents. They gave us the grand tour, showed us all the deer, showed us the collection, showed us the bottling, and showed us what it takes to get it from the deer to the bottle, right to the hunter, straight from the farm. Hey, it's all the time we got for this week's show. We'll see you next week where only God knows what we're doing right here on Point Blank Outdoors.